Hi, you're with Patrick Duff, the injury lawyer, and today's topic of conversation is liability for COVID exposure. In other words, can a person or can a business get sued if an individual contracts COVID-19 on that person's property, on that business's property while acting as a patron for that business? That's a big question that we're going to see answered through the court systems in months and years to come. Now, the Michigan State Legislature has specifically addressed this issue in an act that it passed in October called the Response and Reopening Liability Assurance Act. And the pertinent language in there states that a person who acts in compliance with all federal, state, and local statutes, rules, regulations, executive orders, and agency orders related to COVID-19 that had not been denied legal effect at the time of the conduct or risk that allegedly caused harm is immune from liability for a COVID-19 claim. In other words, any legal entity or person who is following the rules that have been put in place by our state and local governments relative to wearing masks, social distancing, not gathering over X number of people, they are going to be immune from being sued, at least successfully sued, for a COVID-19 claim. On the other hand, if all of those regulations are not followed, because remember the language says all rules and regulations, then they could potentially be sued, and a sick plaintiff or the family of somebody who dies from COVID-19 may potentially successfully get benefits or get an award from that business on a negligence claim. Now, there's some additional language that says an isolated de minimis deviation from strict compliance with such statutes, rules, regulations, executive orders, and agency orders unrelated to the plaintiff's injuries does not deny a person immunity provided in this section. In other words, so long as any deviation, like not requiring somebody to wear a mask, is de minimis, meaning, yeah, 9 out of 10 times you require your patrons to wear a mask, but a guy walked in there without one on, and you didn't happen to, take him to the side and say, hey, sir, put a mask on. In that scenario, you're still likely going to get protection. Now, how far can you deviate before it's no longer considered de minimis under this act? That'll be for the courts to decide. And we will see these play out more than likely in the courts for months and years to come, even after the pandemic is over. So the takeaway is keep yourself safe, keep your family safe, comply with these rules and regulations as much as you can. And we're all getting sick of sheltering in place, but hopefully with some of the vaccines that are coming out, this whole thing will be in our rear view. I don't know, first quarter, spring, summer, 2021. Until then, this is not legal advice. Keep yourself safe, and best of luck to you folks. I wish you a happy and healthy holiday season. And always feel free to call me or another qualified attorney if you have any questions about any of this stuff. Thank you.